Hi, Kim Morrison here, creator and founder of 28. Well, last weekend I got to attend and be a part of the Mind Forum, a place where a whole lot of integrative medical practitioners, beautiful holistic therapists, and a whole lot of people just wanting to learn more about health and nutrition got to attend, where I think there was well over 500 people in attendance. I think the take-home message I got was definitely everything comes back to the gut. The way we want to heal ourselves if we have issues around mental disorders, physical disorders, upset tummies, even injuries. Everything comes back to the place of the gut. We know that the gut now, with the delicate system and microbiome, how important it is to keep that all in balance and have all that healthy bacteria working in its most functional way. There is approximately 2 kilograms of gut bacteria. We know that the brain is actually governed by the gut. So when you think about it, one of the most incredible and easiest ways that we can look after our health is through the food that we eat. And it was pretty scary, I have to say, the amount of toxins in our world. I mean, babies are being born now with over 200 chemicals in the umbilical cord. As mums, we cannot avoid chemicals. This world is a chemical society, but we can cut down the toxic load and our carbon footprint by being more and more aware of what we put into and onto our bodies. What we buy into in society, the foods that we buy, dictates what these large conglomerates will keep putting into and onto our tables. You know, beautiful Dr. Natasha Campbell McBride, the author and founder of the GAPS Principle, amazing woman, so gentle, so knowledgeable, so incredibly clever. Her real take-home message for me was, women, you have to get back in the kitchen. If we want to heal this sick nation, and let's face it, autism, ADD, ADHD, Asperger's, dyspraxia, autoimmune disease, all of these problems are on a massive increase. And in fact, if we do not take stock, one of the key things I heard is by 2032, 1 in 2 children will have autism, ADD, ADHD. The way that these therapists, these doctors, and these amazing researchers said that the way that we're going to stop that, the way that we're going to get back in touch with our health and well-being, is by what we cook. Women, get back in the kitchen. In order to heal a nation, we need to be feeding a nation with healthy foods. That means slow cooking. I love this acronym, slow, seasonal. L was for going local. O is for organic, and W was for whole. If we can eat seasonally, locally, organically, and whole, that is the way that a lot of these amazing therapists felt that was the way to heal the gut. So my message to you is this: think about it. The number one role for a man, if you really look at it from tribal and way back in civilization, the number one role for a man, hunt, gather, and protect. The number one role for a woman, nourish, nurture, and create a beautiful home environment that allows us all to be comforted and loved. Now, I'm not saying that us women can't have careers and go out there and multi-talent and multitask, but I truly believe if you want to have a healthy family, it's not only living by example, but by getting back in that kitchen. And as much as it's always been seen as a derogatory term or a woman, get out there, cook for me, I truly believe that it's through creating beautiful, nutritious meals, placing them on the table with love, and creating beautiful rituals around the importance of where our foods come from, where and how we are obtaining our foods, really getting to know local farmers, understanding their beautiful principles and philosophies, really looking at things like polyface farms, where we get to understand that having different animals walk on, tread on, and feed on the land is the way that we turn over and create a beautiful, healthy microbiome in our soils. So my take-home message on behalf of Dr. Natasha Campbell McBride is, women, we really do need to understand what it means to cook healthy meals. And I don't mean anything from a packet, high sugar, highly processed foods. I mean making things like broths, making things like beautiful homemade soups, organic stir fries, making beautiful roasts, and that we can enable our gorgeous children to thrive and nourish on one of mum's home cooked meals. Then hey, I have to say to you, after 3 days of intense lessons and lectures, I truly believe that it's our goal, our responsibility, and our privilege and damn right to be in that kitchen and to cook for our beautiful families. So this week, I invite you to write below this video and tell me what it is that you love about cooking. And trust me, Natasha said it, if you don't like cooking, you don't like caring for your family. That's how staunch she was on making sure that we women get back in the kitchen and really learn to cook again. If you want to get an amazing book on nourishing traditions, then Sally Fallon is definitely a favourite. But if you're trying to heal your family, if there's any conditions or concerns that you're trying to heal, then have a look at Dr. Natasha Campbell McBride's book on the GAP syndrome, which is all about the gut and psychology syndrome. Really encourage you to have a look at that. If you don't want to read something like that, then go online and follow these incredible people online. Look at my beautiful friend Cindy O'Meara and all the amazing knowledge that she puts out there. We have an incredible network of friends that can teach you how to cook again. I've got my retreat in October down in Byron Bay where you can take a whole week out and actually come and learn what it means to nurture yourself, nurture your family, learn how to cook with some amazing chefs. We're going to go to the markets to show you how to pick beautiful hand locally grown produce, and we're going to then show you how to cook with those beautiful meals. So this week my ritual to you is make a healthy meal. Let's post it below. Share it on my Kim Morrison Facebook page or my 28 Facebook page. Really, let's start creating a community that gets back in the kitchen, cooking, nourishing, and nurturing our beautiful families with the wholesome, real, local, organic, and whole food. Take care, look after yourselves, and be kind.